Hey, it's Carson from A Hike Through Life. I just received my Salomon 4D3 GTX hiking boots, and I'm going to share some insights with you and show you what I got. So if you just hang on, bear with me a second, let me get the box and I'll give you a look at what we received. These are great boots. I just received them, and I've been wearing these, maybe not exactly the same model. However, this has been what I've been wearing for the past few years. I've been using other boots from other companies such as Vask leather boots and hybrids, and as well as fabrics, and these by far are the lightest boots I've ever tried. When this box arrived, see my hand, give you perspective, I thought it was actually running shoes because it was so light. I said, nah, that could not be two hiking boots in this box. I hope they didn't send me the wrong ones. To my surprise, when I opened the box, these are the hiking boots I ordered. So here we go. Oh, this is the box of cut. And by the way, let me show you. It's time to play. You can't play unless you're outdoors, out there, getting out, enjoying the outdoors. So here's the boots. Gore-Tex lined, probably some Thinsulate in there. Comes with this piece of cardboard. Let's start with the outside. Now I'm holding the camera, so it may be a little bit difficult in some things I'm doing here, but you can see it looks like a hybrid mix, or maybe all fabric, I'm not sure, but this looks like leather right here, and here is fabric. I will tell you though, I've walked through water and mud about this deep, and none of it has ever seeped through this boot. This boot has about 7 areas that you could lace through. Maybe more than 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7. So what that does is allow you to pull your foot back in the boot so you don't get blisters from your foot sliding back and forth in the boot. And then also, these laces allow you to clamp down on your foot to keep it down to prevent your foot from going up and down in the boot. Extremely good boot. It's actually meant for backpacking. Does get a bit warm in the summertime, but for me, I need something with a strong ankle support, and this has a pretty rigid collar on it, stiff collar. Not too stiff that's uncomfortable. It's comfortable for me. My feet get a little bit hot, but not too hot. But if your feet get really hot in the summer when hiking, you're better off not going with a high collar boot. I just buy this because I have weak ankles. And yes, I know about the arguments that people have about weak ankles, that you should wear shorter collared ones to build up your ankle muscles, but it just doesn't seem to work for me. So let's continue. I'm going to pull this out to show you the insole. This insole in here, I can't see it. Let me see. It's an Ortholite Salomon insole in there. And with this piece, I never needed to buy a separate supplemental insole. It's always worked perfect for me. This has high breathability, this boot, so as warm as my feet get, I never feel it gets wet inside the boot from perspiration. So it's great. It has great moisture management, and I'll tell you, this boot is really light. It's super light. It will be a joy to hike in these again. I've been hiking in them in the older version. And let me just say that the older version, I'm not too fond of Salomon and the mechanics of some of the stuff, such as this rivet right here popped off, came completely clean off, probably within a year or a year and a half of use of this boot. I did not bump into it with anything. I did not snag it on anything. It just popped off from just lacing. So this is the one drawback that I have a gripe about Salomons, but otherwise they're fantastic boots. The underside is incredible contra grip. You see the lugs in here, they're just really deep lugs, better than car tires. With these boots, when you first get them and they're fairly new, you feel like you're almost able to walk up on the side of buildings or walls with this. The grip is just so fantastic. Very good in snow sometimes, but also good on rock surfaces, slippery surfaces. Better than most other boots. Of course, if the surface is slippery, nothing's a guarantee. Here you have this little lip back here. If you ever wonder about lips on boots, see this right here? And there's something slightly up here, but basically these type of insets right here, mostly this one right here, is where you would actually attach a crampon strap. So it allows you to wear crampons underneath there in the winter when you have ice and snow. But again, this is the Salomon 4D 3 GTX. Brand new. This is a 2019. I'm getting this boot. And I really look forward to wearing this particular boot again. I'll give you one more look. Salomon. There's the back. There's the side. Here's the front. And then the bottom, again, of course, if you want to take a look at the bottom. Let me see if I can get a closer look for you there. There's the lugs. Of course, you see the Salomon logo all over this boot. And there it is. I mean, I put my equipment through a huge amount of pounding just because how frequently I take groups out on hiking trips, and usually they're pretty gnarly terrain from New Hampshire to Alaska, all different areas with lots of rock scrambling, lots of rock climbing, and challenging terrain that beat up boots. I should actually be the test person for outdoor equipment, because just if it could survive me, it will survive anyone. These just go through a huge amount of use and torture, I guess I'd say. So just remember, if they've lasted a long time with Carson on a hike through life, they will last you quite a long time. I think I wear through my stuff 3 times faster than any other person going on day hikes and these local hiking trips. But anyway, this is Carson at Hike Through Life. Hope you enjoy your hiking days. Get out there, and don't forget, you can't enjoy life and nature unless you're out there engaging it. Have a great day.